Hello, welcome to my Q7 Explorers channel. Today we'll explore roast lamb cooking tips and how to cook lamb like a pro. You won't believe how easy it is to cook lamb with these 5 tips. Number 1, how do I season lamb for roasting? Number 2, what is the best temperature and time for roasting lamb? Number 3, how do I make lamb tender and juicy? Number 4, how do I carve a roast leg of lamb? Number 5, what are some good side dishes to serve with roast lamb? Now, let's go and how to impress your guests with a juicy and tender roast lamb with these tips. Tips number 1. How do I season lamb for roasting? You can season lamb with a variety of herbs and spices, such as rosemary, oregano, thyme, garlic, lemon zest, cumin, coriander, and mint. You can either rub the lamb with a chopped herb mixture and refrigerate overnight, or make small incisions on the surface of the meat and insert slivers of garlic and sprigs of herbs. Remember to salt the lamb just before cooking. Tips number 2. What is the best temperature and time for roasting lamb? The ideal temperature and time for roasting lamb depend on the cut of meat and your preferred doneness. Generally, you want to roast lamb at a high temperature, 200 Celsius or 180 Celsius with fan or gas 6 or above, for the first 15 to 20 minutes. Then lower the temperature to 160 Celsius or 140 Celsius fan or gas 3 and roast for 15 to 20 minutes per 500 grams for rare meat. For medium meat, add another 10 minutes per 500 grams. And for well-done meat, add another 20 minutes per 500 grams. You can also use a meat thermometer to check the internal temperature of the lamb. For rare meat, aim for 50 Celsius. For medium meat, aim for 60 Celsius. And for well-done meat, aim for 70 Celsius. Tip number 3. How do I make lamb tender and juicy? To make lamb tender and juicy, you need to choose the right cut of meat, season it well, roast it at the right temperature and time, and let it rest before carving. The leg and rack are the most tender cuts of lamb for roasting, but you can also use the shoulder if you slow roast it until it falls apart. Seasoning the lamb with herbs and spices will enhance its flavor and help retain its moisture. Roasting the lamb at a high temperature first will create a crusty exterior that will lock in the juices. Letting the lamb rest for at least 15 minutes after roasting will allow the juices to redistribute throughout the meat. Tips number 4. How do I carve a roast leg of lamb? To carve a roast leg of lamb, you need a sharp carving knife and a fork. Place the leg on a cutting board with the shank facing away from you. Hold the shank with the fork and cut thin slices across the grain of the meat. If you encounter any bones, cut around them and continue slicing. Transfer the slices to a warm platter and serve with your favorite sauce or gravy. Tips number 5. What are some good side dishes to serve with roast lamb? Roast lamb goes well with many different side dishes, such as roasted potatoes, mashed potatoes, roasted vegetables, green beans, peas, carrots, salads, breads, and sauces. Some classic sauces to serve with roast lamb are mint sauce, red wine sauce, gravy, and yogurt sauce. You can also experiment with different cuisines and flavors to match your lamb seasoning. For example, if you season your lamb with cumin and coriander, you can serve it with couscous, hummus, tabbouleh, and harissa sauce. If you are a new viewer of this channel, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications by clicking the bell icon. By subscribing, you will not miss any of my videos, and you will be the first to know when I upload new content. Thanks for watching. See you on next video.